welcome to another movie review today. I ain't got this film on Blu-ray, but I've just watched it on HD and really enjoyable film. It's a film called Don't Hang Up, and it's about these guys right who play pranks on people. Of course, somebody turns the tail. Someone actually starts to play a little bit, few pranks than they used to, but a bit more sinister. And at the beginning of the film, right, and it gets really. The film literally gets really sinister. Because the first part of the film starts off in this woman's bedroom, right, and someone phones her, because husband's at work, so husband's away somewhere, right. Her and her daughter, right, but then someone phones her up about someone in the house and she shouldn't move and stuff like. And then she's got a gun, of course. So yeah, so she's talking to this person on the phone, right, and they're saying, and next minute, right, she's like, but she kind of like covers the door with like a set of drawers, right, so they can't get in, right. But then she hears like a noise and she tries to, and then the next minute you hear these guys, and then she drops the phone under the bed, right, and then next minute you see these guys and stuff laughing and stuff, and it turns out to be like a thing. So yeah, it's a kind of a prank thing, but so yeah, there might be a few of the odd spoilers, but not too much. I'm not going to spoil it too much. So yeah. So later on in the film, right, like they're alone in the house, right, they start doing pranks again on people. Like it's pizza, they do this prank on the neighbours, like the pizza and stuff. And the girlfriend turns up. She says that, of course, before the girlfriend turns up, they phoned the wrong person up, right, to try to do a prank on them, but the person on the other side seems to know exactly, it's like, it's something about the guy, something creepy about his voice. So they think, they don't really think about it, they just kind of go, oh, it's another idiot on the phone. So yeah. Some idiot on the phone that tells something about, So yeah, so they hang up on this guy, right, and then the girlfriend turns up about, because the other guy didn't turn up or something, and she's got like pizzas, and they're saying that she thinks that they did a prank on her again, so, and they're like, no, we have enough to do with the pizzas and stuff, so she leaves, right. Next minute the guy phones up again, but this time he knows the name and where they live and everything, and what they're saying, because he starts saying things what they've been saying, but there's a bit of a twist why he knows that stuff. So, of course, someone's left something. I won't say what it is because we'll just kind of don't want to spoil this video too much. So yeah, so he starts playing like keeps phoning them up all the time, so he doesn't know exactly who they are, what they're saying and stuff like that. And you see some, it's like, and you see one part. Sometimes you see his TV. It's like they've got like a big TV, and you see like what he sometimes shows you like certain things in the film. The guy who's a complete nutter in it. Yeah, literally is a nutter, but there's a reason why that is, and that's something to do with the beginning of the film. I won't say what I'm saying. So yeah, it's got some crazy moments in it. It's one part where he's talking through the TV, right, the guy to one of the kids, right, and of course he's got their parents, two of the parents, mum and dad, one of the friend's parents, and he's saying that. So about, what did he say? So about life for life. So if you kill your best friend, I'll let him live or something like that. So he's like saying stuff like, let you live, let them live, and he does the same thing the other way around. He kills his friend, lets him live and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's got some crazy moments in it. Death and murders and stuff, and it kind of reminds me of Scream a little bit. It's cross between Scream and Unfriended. I don't know. You ever seen Scream films? Great films. Yeah, this film's got some crazy moments in it. I wish I'll tell you one thing. I'll be definitely getting that on Blu-ray when it comes out. It's really enjoyable thriller. It's quite scary actually, because the guy kind of wears a mask in it, and it's creepy looking. It really is. You don't know who he is, and hopefully they make a kind of like sequel. So yeah, it's one part where it shows like a video clip on the laptop of two people having, of something. I won't say what it is. All I can say is something to do with his friend and his girlfriend. And he's trying to turn them against each other in the movie. So yeah, it's not going to be a long review this time. I don't think I always say that, and it's like 20 bloody minutes, but promise this time. Yeah, but I'll be getting this on Blu-ray because I ain't got on Blu-ray. I just watched it on HD. Like I said, it's really enjoyable for it. If you've never seen it, don't hang up. So yeah, it's a film like that. So what else happens in it? There's one part where he ties his friend up because his friend's trying to leave the house right. He says, "If we both leave together, we can, Well, the other guys like to say, "No, we're going to save your parents," stuff like that. Of course, there's a bit of a twist on that one because nothing is what it seems. So, oh yeah, I do the impression of that guy thinking that Once Upon a Time. Oh yeah, I think his performance. And he goes, all right. So anyway, like that. There's another part where what happens in it? Yeah, the lights keep going up and upstairs, right? And then next minute, there's like a bump inside, and he goes up in this room. There's something on. He opens and it's like this noise. But next minute, he runs downstairs and he opens the door. And it's one of the guy who is the pizza delivery guy. One of his friends that usually delivers pizza. And he's all like cut up and stuff like that. Yeah, something at the door anyway. So it's like, and then you see certain parts where the guy's outside with the camera, and it's like twists and turns. The film has a few twists and turns, and the ending part is fantastic. Let's just say he completely screws them over. He screws the guy, it's like a twist in the old storyline. So yeah, there's so many good scenes in this film. I like sort of seeing the TV scene. There's a lot of good scenes. Of course, both of the friends have a bit of a fight, So yeah, so that's before he ties them up. He ties his wrists up because he has to. He tries to stop him from leaving because if he leaves, then Here's one part in the movie where he looks at a time on the screen and it's a different time to what he is. It's like hours behind or something. It's hours behind, so it's like it's not live. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say it too much because then he'll. So yeah, I don't want us to spoil to the film because the film was great. So yeah, like I said, it's about this guy who pranked this guy and then he phones him up. It's a bit like I said, it's a bit like Scream because his voice is kind of like he starts playing with him a little bit, and he starts saying like. Because at the beginning of the film, when you see him pranking, you see him pranking people, non-stop, like pranking a load of people, pissing them off. When I watched it, I thought it's a bit of a twist there. Everyone's pranking him, like there's a big prank. But then when you see murders, and I thought, yeah, this is more than a prank. This is like the worst prank I've ever seen. It's like a sinister prank. It's not like your typical, we're pranking you. Literally, it's not. All I can say is, I'm not saying it's not a prank or whatever, but all I can say is it's a lot more to it than just pranking. So, especially the last part, it had me like, wow, what a twist, what a good, what a great ending. It's kind of screwed up too because you think, I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Getting, someone like. Before that though, there's one part where the guy says, "Oh, I know where it is." He thinks he knows who exactly it is. It's a big prank. He thinks it's a massive prank, and then. The guy says, what does it say? He talks to the guy. He talks on the phone. So he says it's not that person. They think, how the hell did he know that? So yeah, he seems to know what they're saying because there's a bit of a twist and what. So yeah, it's got a great twist in it. The finale is great. I'm trying to say something about spoiling the storyline because they're both trying to leave the house, right? He's like going, let's go, but then the guy pushes him out the door. And it's like raining outside, of course. So when he goes to the van, right, the other guy goes to the van to see, and then he finds his girlfriend in there, in the van, with the killer, the psychotic crazy person's after him. Of course, then the guy walks over the body of the dead guy who Finger brought in, and there's a bit of a twist on that one. I was like, oh shit, because he somehow ends up outside the guy who was on the floor, and so ends up. So yeah, all I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say anymore because it's gonna. Don't spoil too much. It's another film reminds of Saw a little bit. Not as full on gory, but still pretty gory. The film is pretty nasty. The film. It's got some great scenes, good performances, solid performances in it. So great film. So it's a short review today. I'm going to say definitely watch it. It's called Don't Hang Up. Don't hang up on me, mate. Whatever. So yeah, I was expecting to be a bit decent for her, but then it gets really crazy. I promise. It's really spot on. So the review I'll give this film, I'm definitely getting on Blu-ray when I get it. So I'm definitely, it's definitely worth getting. Attention, great, good, decent, solid performance, decent performances, good storyline. I mean, it has a good storyline. Why this person's after him? It's something to do with the beginning of the film. So that's all I want to say. Actually had me going at the beginning because I was watching it. I thought it was actually part of the film. It is part of the film, but it's not what you think. But it is. It's like it twists everything. So yeah. So the rating I'm going to give this film is a solid 9 out of 10 because I liked it. I really did genuinely like it. And that's and you know why? You know what that means? 9 out of 10. It means Blu-ray. I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray definitely. It's called Don't Hang Up anyway, so I'm trying to remember what it is. So I hope I don't forget what it is. So yeah. So 9 out of 10 for Don't Hang Up. So right, okay, I'm done now. So before I go off, follow my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and such. Hope you have a nice evening. Take care and have a nice video. And if you've ever seen the film, tell me what you thought of it. So enjoy. Bye.